is a really violent experience.
I've always felt this clip on a very visceral level, on an emotional level. And we're going to watch the full clip in a minute here, but I wasn't entirely sure why. But we're going to watch the clip and then come back and talk about the way that I interpret this clip. I'm sure everybody has their own take on it because it's one of those things that brings powerful emotions to us.
It is, it's hard. Being a woman is a really violent experience. We are walking secrets. Shh, don't, we want to see you, we don't want to hear you. Don't tell us how you feel, makes us uncomfortable. The thing is, we're harboring a lot of violence all of the time, and it's even in the imagery that we consume. It's even if you haven't bounced off of somebody who has violated you in a specific way, we are incredibly violated constantly. Having a female body is an overtly political act if you can get out of bed in the morning and not hate yourself.
So what I feel when I watch this is that she is describing not just physical, but psychological, social, emotional violence. It is that weight that every woman carries, sometimes without even realizing it, for years or decades, until sometimes one day you just wake up and it starts crushing you. And suddenly you realize the weight you've been carrying your whole life. And I think she had one of those days. The violence that is inflicted on women isn't just physical. Womanhood involves being constantly scrutinized, objectified, threatened, which creates a sense of all-pervasive danger in our lives. Most non-female people that I know don't even think about how much most women think about these things all day, every day, how much they are woven into our lives. Even being looked at can be threatening. The male gaze functions as an invasion. Staring feels threatening. It feels like evaluation, possession, predation. Being looked at also triggers fight or flight responses, neurological responses in the brain and the body, causing tension, hypervigilance, and disassociation. The act of being constantly observed, scrutinized, analyzed, potentially threatened is in itself psychologically and physically exhausting. Things like street harassment, catcalling, honking, comments is a dominance behavior meant to assert control, to which we may not be subjected daily, but we are aware that we could be subjected to it at any time in any place. And this type of harassment, even if it does not lead to any sort of physical assault, communicates that I can access you. Your discomfort doesn't matter. You are vulnerable. Your time, your attention, and even your person is accessible by me and people like me at all times. Then there is the fact that women are well aware that these encounters often escalate, which links them to broader patterns of gendered violence and puts that element of danger even in seemingly innocuous confrontations. And then there are the expectations. Women are expected to be visible but voiceless. We want to see you, we don't want to hear you. And that is symbolic violence, enforcing silence and compliance through cultural norms and expectations while dangling the threat of potential harm if we step out of line. For instance, if you get catcalled, that's a reminder you need to stay silent because you could be hurt if you clap back. And when she says we are walking secrets, I feel that she is talking about the internalized fear, trauma, and vigilance that women carry on a daily basis. So internalized that sometimes, like I said, we don't even realize until one day it starts to crush us. And the brain's threat system reacts the same way to staring, following, yelling, or grabbing. All activate danger circuits. All activate the the amygdala. And repeated exposure to these events creates chronic stress, hypervigilance, and trauma like symptoms. You don't have to be physically attacked to experience trauma from social violence. And the violence is cumulative. One stare, one honk, one catcall, one boundary, one breach, repeated over and over and over, turns our lives into a death by 1,000 cuts, where small violations accumulate into a crushing load. No one should live like that.